Previously on Fail-Proof Kitchen.
I can't even fit my damn hand in this. So you can have the non-stick and use metal utensils, just don't use them like an asshole. Just gently get in there and lift something up, and the metal utensil on the non-stick is completely fine.
That's the universal knife. It's a community knife. I use it for everything. Oh, my mom cooked.
Did she have more than one knife?
She did.
So before the one, what did you use?
So I use shears for everything. The last time we had company, we gave them scissors for their steaks.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. This is a fail.
Hey y'all, welcome to Fail-Proof Kitchen. I'm Jenna Fail.
And I'm Chef Robbie Jester, winner of Guys Grocery Games, Beat Bobby Flay, and most recently Netflix Pressure Cooker.
Today we're gonna be learning how to properly sharpen a knife. Apparently there's a lot of really ineffective ways of doing it. People think they're sharpening their knife and they're not. So Chef Robbie's gonna teach us exactly how to do it.
We're gonna walk right through it. So we're gonna start out with the one. If you haven't watched our previous episodes, the one is now famous. And speaking of which, if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
We'd like to show you the rest of our videos. So a couple things that I wanna talk about straight away is the different tools for sharpening a knife and things that you use the knife with. So we have a wood board here. Wood board is number one.
Yep.
Okay, plastic board, number two. Glass board is bullshit. Throw that out. Anybody uses a glass cutting board, it makes me want to pass out. Like, I can't even think about it. It's not good for your knife.
They're just pretty to look at, that's it.
They are pretty to look at, that is for sure, but they don't really do anything. So there are different kinds of stones out there. There are wet stones, there are oil stones. So this one is a tri-stone, which means that we're gonna have three different sides to it. So we have a coarse diamond, we have a fine diamond, and then we have just the stone, and we're gonna go in that order. You start from the most coarse and work your way down to the finest. So we also have a honing steel here. Now a honing steel is that. It is honing the knife. It is not sharpening the knife. It is just taking that blade and making it sharp again. So basically, as you use the knife, you're either right or left-handed. So the tip of the knife is gonna start to go this way or this way. So what you're using this for is to take that curve that's this way and straighten it back up.
Okay, now that is what comes in the knife kits, like that have all the things.
Correct, yep, it comes in a knife block or a knife kit, and it is there for use before you start using the knife and after you finish using the knife. To keep that edge nice and straight. Now, if your edge completely curls over like this, then that's the point where you need...
Right, I've never seen a knife like that. How's this one looking?
It was like that till a couple minutes ago.
You've been playing with it off camera?
I've been playing with it a little bit, so... and it was like that. It was like pretty much like completely dull except for a few spots, like one right up here by the tip and then one by the heel right here. So we're gonna sharpen the one. So we have our tri-stone here. We're gonna take, this comes with it. Most of them will come with their own solution, whatever is appropriate for that stone, that knife. There is such a thing as a wet stone where you just soak the stone, and it usually has two different, it has a coarse and a fine, and you soak it in water and then you use that. In this case, I love these. These are super effective. So we're just gonna take a little bit of this honing solution. It's not gonna take a lot. We're gonna work it around.
So I'm not familiar with this at all, so this looks very intimidating, but this is actually very easy to find.
Very easy to find.
You just pull it up online and...
Yep, you can pull it up online, search triple sharpening stone or tri-stone sharpener, and it'll come right up. So we've got a little bit of that on there, but we don't want too much, so we're gonna kind of pat it dry a little bit. Then we're gonna take this, basically on a 35-degree angle. We're gonna start at the heel of the blade with pressure, and we're gonna just, but notice I'm not pushing with my arms, I'm moving my whole torso. And that's to kind of keep that angle consistent along the whole stroke. And then for every stroke that we do one way, we want to do it the other way. So I come over the top and do the same thing backwards this way. You could also step to the side and do it if you're more comfortable with that, or you could have this on the edge here and maybe work it from both sides of the counter. I'm just used to doing it this way, so it's kind of the way that I do it, but like that 35-degree angle. And you don't have to do it a bunch of times. You'll see guys sharpen the knives and go like this. That's a very like Japanese kind of way to sharpen a knife. And if you don't really know what you're doing, you can really very easily like go too far in a section of the blade. This stroke to me is a good way to keep it sharp all the way throughout. So we're probably gonna do it like, and I'm not putting a ton of pressure. I'm not like grinding it out. I'm just doing enough, and we can see where we're working the blade a little bit. You're getting a little bit of filing down on the blade, and that's what we want. We don't want to just tear this up to the point where we don't have any blade left. Because if you do this for enough years in a row, you will start to lose some of that blade. It's just natural. You're wearing it down, keeping it sharp. It's just the cost of doing business with a knife.
What would you use this big piece for?
So a lot of times you'll see like this section here is used actually for like the smaller knives.
Okay.
So kind of like somebody would just go boom, 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 boom on that section rather than use the whole, the whole thing. So we're gonna do it on this fine diamond. And then, yep, we're gonna go to
this one looks more intimidating.
Stone. This is actually the easiest one. Again, just a little bit on there, spread it out. We don't wanna have too much. And the stone is gonna soak it in. So you'll notice it's already like that honing solution is already kind of soaked in there.
Right.
But I'm gonna let you go ahead. So get the knife blade kind of at a 35-degree angle, but all the way on there. Yep. So you want to make sure you come this way rather than, yep, perfect. That's good. That's good.
That was
good
very
for your first
convincing.
effort. So you want to make sure at this point that you wipe the blade off a little bit because you will have like a little bit of file down from the stone. And then you're going to take it again at like a 35, 40-degree angle just to even it out. And I'm just using the pressure of the knife on the blade, working away from myself to be safe. There are these little guards here, and I've seen people do it close to them. I just think that this is a safer way to do it.
I was always under the impression that was the straightener. Like your knife kit comes with a knife sharpener. But you're just straightening the blade.
You're just straightening the blade. It's just honing the blade. And now we can kind of tell, I just run it. There's a lot of crazy people that would run it along the blade. I don't particularly like to get cut, so I don't do that. But I can feel the way that it is abrasive across like my thumb, with just the thumb coming across. And you're not gonna cut yourself that way. But you can feel like the rougher it feels, the sharper the knife is.
Okay.
So then when we go to cut, say, a lemon, cut straight through. So that is bringing that knife back to life. We can continue to use the one because it's what we're comfortable with, but we have this whole repertoire of knives that we can use to make some great food, to be safe, and to be effective and faster than shears. Although we're gonna test that.
That's not true. That's not true, but we'll race later.
Yep, we're gonna race later.
But just so you know, if I lose, it's because I didn't have sharp shears.
Just so you know, if I lose, I'm not coming back. So now that we've learned how to properly take care of the knife and how to bring a knife back from the dead, I think the next thing is to get to cutting.
Let's do it.
Next time on Fail Proof Kitchen.
Basic knife skills.
Okay, that's enough. Jenna, you don't want to throw the peels in the garbage disposal.
I heard that lemon peels are fantastic.
Curl your fingers. So you want this first knuckle to be in front, and you want your pinky and your thumb to be behind those first three.
Weight slinging, junk hunting, Jesus loving, glass cutting woman here in South Carolina.